Hi guys, welcome to my channel. And I'm in a different place today. I'm not in my closet. I can't welcome you to my closet. This is my reading room in my house, and this video is going to be a little bit different than the ones I usually post. This is going to be about how you manifest things in your life. Okay, I get questions like that all the time, and if you guys don't know, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or not, so I'm gonna put my Instagram over here. I've been studying to be a holistic therapist. Okay, I've been studying holistic spiritual work for a while, and I've been learning a lot of stuff because I was always open to that ever since I was a child, and I really like to help people. And not only that, in order to help people, I have to help myself. It's the first thing. I have to be confident with myself, with all my issues, everything that could possibly happen. And once I'm done, which I'm still in the process of cleaning and getting myself in a good pace, I'm gonna start seeing people, and then I'm gonna share with you guys, because I'm gonna start having sessions online. I'm gonna share with you all my techniques and everything to help. But today, as I said, I'm gonna talk about manifestation. A lot of people ask me about that topic on Instagram, and I just thought it would be nice to share with you. This could be used to anything in your life. It doesn't matter if you want to manifest that Chanel bag or that Hermes bag or that trip, or if you're single, you can also manifest your soulmate. Um, Talking about soulmate, I believe this is my thoughts, me, Ty. I believe that we all have soulmates, because some people think about soulmates like you have to be trapped with one person for the rest of your life. But we get to meet in our lives our soulmate, but not necessarily we're going to be with that same soulmate for the rest of our lives. We have a different time together. We all have different time together. And if your time has passed, it's okay to break up and go to the next soulmate. We don't have just one. In our lives, we meet several soulmates. That's why we have different relationships. That's why we have different boyfriends. That's why, because every soulmate that comes to our lives are in a different level until you get to find the one that's going to be there with you for the rest of your life or not. But as I said, your divine time, it's all about this. It's very complex. I can't explain this in this video, but my point is just to show you guys in this video how you can manifest that person to come to your life, and how you can open yourself to the universe and things that you want, things that you wish. It can be material, it cannot be material, anything that you want, all the possibilities that you can think of. So the first thing that you need is a notebook. I got my Louis Vuitton one. You don't have to have a Louis Vuitton. Just get a notebook on Target. Just pay $2. I have one. They say usually red color is the best, like a red notebook. So it would be like a little red notebook, kind of like the little red hiding word. I don't even know how to say that. It's too much for me, but you can get any notebook. You can buy at Target. I have one. It's downstairs. I didn't go get it, but you can get one at Target. It's $2. You pay $2 a notebook, and you can take all your notes there. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that at the end, but just make sure you have a notebook, and it should be separate. Don't put anything else in a notebook. It's just for your manifestation and your privacy. Do not share with people. This is your diary. This is for you and not for anybody else. Don't tell people anything. So talking about manifestation, we have some rules about manifestation. The rule number one: never share with people what you want. Don't share with people. It doesn't matter what you have in your wish list. If you want to manifest that husband that you want, if you want to manifest a house, if you want to manifest a Chanel bag, if you want to manifest a trip to the Maldives or something like that, don't tell people. That's the rule number one. Zip it. Don't say anything. That's the first main thing. Keep everything to yourself. And I'm going to explain why. When you put something in the universe, you know, something that you really wish, because the universe is really big and it's all through vibrations, everything's through energy, everything is through the way you put out there. And let's say if you have all this energy and you're putting out there, oh, I really want that house, my dream house, that's my dream home, I really want that house, and then you're putting all your energy to the universe. The universe is listening to you, and you're just manifesting, oh, I wanted that mansion, I want like a 5-bedroom home, I want a swimming pool, I want an ocean view, whatever you want. And then you're gonna talk to your friend. And then you have all this vibration in the universe, right? It's out there, but and then you gotta talk to your friend. And then you're gonna say, oh, I really want my house to be like 5 bedrooms, and I want an ocean view, I want a infinity pool, I want something, you know, you can manifest anything that you want. And you're gonna tell your friend, and then you're gonna say, oh, that, and guess what? Your friend's gonna say, oh, but why do you want a 5-bedroom home? Why do you want to live to the ocean? That I don't want to live by the ocean. I don't like that. I don't like this. And I don't want a big home. It's too much work. And I don't like that. And then all this vibration that person is putting into your thoughts and your, you know, the energy that you're putting up there, guess what's going to happen? It's going to block you. It's done. Because you're going to start thinking again. And once you doubt of your own thoughts, you can't get what you want. Once you think about it, oh, I want this house, but oh, but this person said it's gonna be a lot of work. I don't want to deal with a lot of work. I don't want to clean this whole house. And then you're done. It's over. Okay, it's all about the energy. This is the first thing. Sip it. Don't share with people. I get a lot of questions like that all the time with people on Instagram asking me, what's on your wish list? I kind of go around. I don't really like to share what I wanted just because of that reason, because people can put the energy towards you, your thoughts, and then you're just going to switch the way you think. Or if you want a bag, let's say, oh, I want a Birkin 25 in Swift leather, it's like a wine color. Someone's gonna tell you, oh, it gets dirty. It's so delicate. It's not convenient. You have kids, and then you just start thinking about that. It's all in your mind, and then your vibration, you're gonna start vibrating the same energy as that person, and it's not gonna happen. Things are not gonna happen because you got through, instead of going through, putting all your vibration out there, you're gonna suck all this person's energy to you, and then it's gonna block you. It's gonna block your energy that you're putting out there. So that's the main thing. Sip it, don't say anything, keep it to yourself. Even I'm gonna share with you guys one story. When I was manifesting this house that I wanted, it was always my dream home. We were looking for homes, and I never told my husband what I wanted. I just put it out there to the universe and said, I want a 5-bedroom home. Because when I told my husband I want a 5-bedroom home, guess what he said? Oh, it's a lot of bedrooms. We don't need all that. We only had Bruno at that time. I was pregnant with Wilhelm. And he said, well, we only have 2 kids. Why do you want more bedrooms? And in my back of my head, I just said, okay, this is not going to block me. I still want a 5 bedrooms because I want my family to come. I want to have room for people because 3 bedrooms are going to be taken, and I want to have 2 guest rooms because I have big families, I have friends, and I want to have this space for people to come to my house. And I was just manifesting that in my back of my head. I never said anything to my husband. Just like, okay, whatever, just look for the house you want. And when we found the house, guess what? The house that he liked it had 5 bedrooms, and it was exactly the way I wanted, the way I was manifesting, because I want to big house with a view, we wanted a pool, everything that I manifested. Obviously, we were like connected in our thoughts because we were buying a home together, but he wanted similar things, not necessarily the way I wanted, but my manifestation was so hard, was so high to the universe that we got the house exactly the way I wanted. I never told him that, and he's very happy, and I'm very happy. So that's why you guys have just to be quiet. That's the rule number one. Don't say anything. And number two, you guys have to understand that everything is about energy. Everything is about vibrations. It's just how you vibrate. It's just how you putting your energy out there. Okay, so don't think that you're gonna manifest something and then your thoughts, because everything's about your thoughts. Everything is in your head. Everything's in your mind. And you're gonna put something out there to the universe. Oh, I really want that Chanel bag, and then you turn around and then you start gossiping, or you start talking about people's life, or you were ending people's lives, like, oh, she got that bag, I can't have that. You know, it's all about energy. Everything is about energy. Don't put this type of energy out there. So if you put negativity, if you put all those thoughts that are not in your favor, it's gonna block you to get what you want. You know, I get a lot of people, a lot of messages on Instagram of people saying, I'm never gonna have a Birkin in my life. And I just say, you're not. You're never. Just because you're saying that, you're blocking yourself to get a Birkin. You say, I'm never gonna get a Birkin. So you're never gonna get a Birkin because it's in your thoughts. You're putting that energy to the universe, and the universe is listening to you, saying that you're never gonna get that. So you're putting this limitation around you, and all this energy is not flowing over there because you're just blocking yourself. And they just say, okay, you're never gonna get it. You're right. You're completely right. You're never gonna get it. Guys, as I said, everything's about your thoughts. Okay. I'm just gonna share one more story. I mean, I have a lot of stories to share. I hope this video is not too long, and I hope I keep you guys interested in watching. I don't know, I just have a lot to share. This theme is very complex, but what I'm saying is, when I first bought my Chanel, my very first Chanel bag, that was back in 2013 or 14. I can't remember. It was around like Christmas time, 2013, you know, New Year's, that time. I was working for so many years. We were so broke. We had no money. My husband and I, we were married, and we had absolutely no money. We were living like paycheck to paycheck. We could barely afford our utility bills, our, you know, daily food and everything that we needed. It was really hard times. And I really want a Chanel bag. I manifested that back in the day, long time ago. I just manifested that. And I got a Chanel bag. When I came home with the bag, my husband was like, how in the world did you buy this bag? How did you pay this much money when you don't have money to pay for our bills, and then you go over there and buy a Chanel bag? I'm like, I don't know. And then the way I thought was just like, because the universe gave me what I was asking for. If I used the money towards something else, it wouldn't happen. You know, the universe gave me the money to buy that Chanel bag and not to buy something for the house or something to pay the bills or anything. And it was really hard to explain that to my husband back then, because he would just get upset. It's like, we're struggling, working all day. I was working, he was working. We can barely buy yourself food in the store, and then you go buy a Chanel bag. I was like, how did you get this money? I have no idea. The universe gave me the money. I was saving up, and all of a sudden the bag came. I was manifesting that color, that specific color. Then the bag came the right time. I had the money. I just bought the bag like this, and I have no clue. If you guys ask me when I think of, it's like, guys, I don't even know how in the world this happened. I really can't tell you. It's just so amazing, like how the universe works, and how you put your energy out there. And I have lots of experience in my entire life because I always got everything that I wanted the way I wanted, just through manifestation. And it's even hard to explain to you guys how things worked, and it still worked for me. So I'm sharing this with you so you guys have to understand, like, all about this energy, just how you put it over there. And another rule that you guys should understand is, like, money is also energy. Everything is about energy. It's not only your thoughts, because everything is controlled by your thoughts, and money is also energy. So me, Ty, I strong believe that the more you give, the more you receive. These are my rules. Okay, I'm not telling you guys that you have to do this. I'm telling you because these are my rules. That's how I rule. I feel like in order for me to get more, I have to give more. Okay, I never share this kind of stuff on social media or anywhere, but my days are just helping people. Every single day I'm helping someone, I'm doing something, I'm helping, even if it's I can't even explain. It's like all my energy goes to helping and giving, because when you have this energy flowing in your life, you're giving and then you're receiving, you're giving and then you're receiving. That's how I believe. That's how things work, because it's not stuck. It's just going in the flow. You give and you receive. You give and you receive. It's a cycle. It's coming to you, and then you're giving and you're receiving. The universe is just working towards that. You're just giving, you're receiving. Okay? Because I see a lot of people attached to money. Like, they freak out if they have to spend any money. Oh, I don't want to spend that. I have to keep this money. I just have to save. I see people working and saving and saving and saving and saving. All this energy is stuck in this, so it's not flowing. So that's why it's not coming. Do you understand? It's like, I believe that you have to give and receive. But if you have that stuck in that energy stuck in that, you're not giving, you're not spending, you don't have to spend all the money that you have. That's not what I'm saying. But this cycle is not flowing. The things are not flowing. You're not opening space for new things to happen, and you're just holding that. I see people saving. I have to save. I can't saving this and saving that, and this energy is always stuck in there. It's so tight and stuck that you don't get anything. I always ask those people, especially the hoarders, like, do you get anything? No, because people get so attached. Those energies don't go. They don't flow. That's another thing I do. Like, I'm always cleaning my closet. Just put the energy out. Get the clothes I don't use anymore. I sell my bags that I don't use anymore. I clean my kids' stuff, my house. We get a lot of stuff. Sometimes, I just get my furniture, whatever. We are always letting those things out. We don't get attached to that stuff, because I believe that the more we give, the more we receive. And it's the same thing with, with the stuff that we have in our house. I just give. I don't keep attached to, like, oh, my baby stuff, I'm gonna sell it because I want to get the money. It's like, let me give to someone that needs that. Or whatever I have in my house, any furniture, anything that I have that I think that I'm not gonna need anymore. I just, those are the kind of energies that you keep flowing. Okay, and also with the money, it's the same thing. You just keep flowing that energy to come to you, because you have to open space for more things to come. Okay, you don't, as I said, you don't have to give all the money that you have, but if you start giving more, the more it will come. Those are my personal beliefs. I don't know if you guys believe on that or not, but this is how Ty rule. That's how I rule. Okay, and another thing that I need to share with you guys is just, like, all the work that you do. Okay, so I talk about the thoughts, as if everything is controlled by your thoughts, everything is controlled by the energy that you're putting out there. And you know, the silence, remember, sip it, don't say anything to people. And as I said, you can manifest whatever you want. Okay, you can manifest anything that you want. I have so many examples of things. I probably could share with you guys some stuff, like, you know, my house, even my kids, my husband. I manifested him a long time ago, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I did it, because we met back in 2009, and I think I started manifesting in 2007, 8. I remember I was living by myself in an apartment. I said, I think it's time for me to find someone and be with that person. So I started putting that energy out there, you know, the energy of meeting a guy the way I wanted. I had past relationships that were all frustrated, and I knew exactly what I wanted. And okay, now that's when you get your notebook out. Okay, get your notebook and write things down. That's the first thing you do. Write things out in every single detail. Okay, what I did with my husband was I wrote it down, everything I wanted. In a guy, I wanted to have a person and it's with a specific in a specific way. So the first thing I asked was, okay, I want this guy to be, you know, to look like this. I want to, since I'm living in America, I want this guy to be like this. I wrote it down, everything that I could possibly ask, like all my thoughts, like what's the perfect guy for me? And then it just came to my head. I want this guy like this, the way he's dressed, the way he talks, the way he texts. You know, because I was meeting some guys, and I remember I was getting really frustrated with all these abbreviations. It's like, hi, baby. I'm like, oh my gosh, give me a break, you know? And I just remember my husband was very formal, and even his text message, even that I wrote down. It's like, I want someone that's going to write formally and going to write the whole things. I can't stand those abbreviations in text messages or in emails, or the way you write things. I like perfectly clear with full sentences. And that was the one thing that was bothering me, was dating all the guys and I'm getting like all this text message, like just write the word. And there's one thing I remember I wrote down, like I want someone that's gonna write in full sentences and no abbreviations, that's gonna, you know, treat me normally, not like, hi babe, something like that. And what else? I wrote down the way I like to dress. If I remember, I wrote, I want a guy that wears suits every single day. I like guys wearing suits, and I want to marry a guy that wears suits every day. And guess what? My husband wears suits every day. And I wrote everything, like how tall he would be, like the skin color, the eye color, you know, the hair, the shape of the body, and the way he was dressed, the way he would talk, even the job I wrote down. It's like, I want a guy that's a business person. And I wrote everything down, like in every single detail. And when my husband came to me, at first, it was kind of weird because it was nothing like I manifested. When he first came, I was like, what the heck is going on? I didn't ask for this guy, and then he came. And then throughout the years, obviously, we had to work to get at the point that we are today. And now, looking back, and the way he is today is exactly what I asked for back in the day. Because it wasn't before, you know, in many levels, it wasn't like the way I asked. But these days, today, we've been together for 11 years, is exactly the way I asked him for, okay? And there's another thing you guys have to understand is be patient. because things don't happen overnight. Things are not always the way you want it right away. You have to understand, you have to create like full understanding of things that are happening, because especially when you manifest something and a lot of things can fall apart, it's very normal for things to fall apart because things are getting, the universe getting ready for you. The universe is preparing you to get what you ask for. Okay, because sometimes you, oh, I wanted my soulmate, and then you lost your friend over there, and then you don't talk to that girl anymore, and then you're just like, okay, but I don't talk to those people anymore. I'm hurt. I miss them. And then this guy comes to your life, and then you just understand that those people are not really your friends, and then the universe got rid of them so you can have a better relationship with the person that you manifested, because those people were toxic and you didn't see that. And when you find the right person, you're going to understand why those people went away from your life. So that's why you guys also have to understand that things work this way. You know, it's just the universe preparing the space for you to get what you ask for. Okay, you just have to understand this part, because some people cry. I've seen people cry, oh, I asked for this, I never got that. And don't get in this vibration of getting upset with the universe, because everything happens in the right time. And the universe is working. It's all about your thoughts. It's all about your energy. Okay. And another thing that's very, very important, be thankful for everything. Count your blessings. Count everything that you have in your life. Okay. Don't get attached to things that you don't have. You always have to be very, very happy and thankful for the things that you have. Count all the blessings. Look at your day. Look at this bright day. Look at you. Look at your body. Look the way you look. Start seeing things in your life in a different way, in a different level. Be thankful and create the habit of waking up every morning and say thank you for things that you have, everything that happened in your life. Thank you for your house. Thanks for the food that you're gonna eat. Thanks for your body to be healthy, and thanks for your job. Thanks for the car you have. Thanks for the things that you have. Always be thankful for everything. This is the main, absolutely key, okay? Because if you just keep comparing yourself to people, oh, but that person has a lot more. We started the same time and that person has a lot more. Okay, just the fact that you're comparing your life with the other person, you're just putting blocking energy around you, and the universe is not going to listen to you. And that person is probably putting the energy out there to do well, and instead of you watching your own life and your own process, you're all watching somebody else. So you have to always watch yourself, you know, just worry about your own life and be very, very thankful for the things that you have. Okay, just wake up in the morning, do that for at least 21 days. Every single morning, wake up, say thank you, look around all the blessings that you have, because in this way, if you do that every for 21 days, your brain is going to rewire, and it's going to understand that you're very thankful. Why 21 days? Because it takes 21 days for all the cells in our brain understand like the new message that you're putting out there. Because before, your brains and your brain and your cells didn't understand that you're thankful. And you need 21 days to change the whole cycle, because that's when all the cells change. That's how the brain works. You need 21 days to do it. So do that for 21 days, and then it's also going to be a major change in your life. Wake up every morning and say thank you. Look around, find things that you want. Be very thankful. Say thank you, gratitude. Okay, that's why we do yoga. Namaste. That means gratitude. My heart, from my heart to your heart. And just always say thank you for things that you have, because this is absolutely the main thing. Okay, instead of complaining, because complaining means you're claiming twice. Okay, when you claim for something to the universe gets the message. But when you complain, you are claiming twice. So that's stronger than just claiming. That's twice as harder. You just put that energy of that complaining, and in the universe is taking out the energy of claiming and just bringing the complaining, because you asking harder for that type of energy, and then it's gonna come to you, whatever you're complaining about. And as I said, don't create this habit of comparing your life with other people. Everybody has different time. Okay, you just have to understand that everybody has different time. Everybody grow in a different level. Even if you and another person started exactly the same thing at the same time, it doesn't mean that you're gonna get in the same place together. You have your own pace. The person has their own pace. Maybe you're gonna go faster, maybe you're gonna go slower, and it's totally fine. Everyone has different places. Okay, it's just like when you compare mothers, and kids, everyone is doing different. Every child is different. You cannot compare. Everybody's different. Everyone in their own pace. Okay, I just hope that clear a little bit of the message I'm saying. But now we're gonna start with the manifestation. Get your book, get your notebook, and write things down, every single detail. Okay, and write things in every detail. Don't show it to people. And another thing, forget about this. Put it in a place that you don't even see it. Just forget about it. Put it, I don't know, in a drawer that you don't even know. Forget about it. Don't obsess with what you're asking for, because the more you obsess, the more you're blocking the energy. Just forget about it. Trust the universe. The universe is gonna bring whatever you want. Just trust, because all this energy is out there. And if you obsess, you're gonna block yourself. Don't obsess. Just put it out there someplace and forget about it. But while you're manifesting, the thing I have to say is, think about yourself. Think about things happening, things already happen in your life. Let's say, let's say a Birkin 30 gold color, gold hardware. Let's think that way. I want this. Just think about you getting out of the store, carrying the bag with the Birkin, and happy. Everything's paid for, everything's good. Just think about that way. Everything is already there. Okay, so you have to think this way. And once you create different thoughts, let's say, oh, I wanted that Birkin, but I don't have money to pay, or it's too expensive, or I'm not gonna get an offer, or I don't know, something that's gonna block. So this is not gonna come to you. Okay, if you think, every time when you think about something, let's say you're manifesting a house, and just imagine yourself entering that house and how the house is gonna look like. What's the perfect house for you? With the wall colors, the floors, the furniture, everything you want inside, and imagine yourself walking inside and let things happen. Because if you think about anything, let's say, oh, I walk inside this house, and then what happened? I don't know, it's just too much work. I don't want to clean that house. It's like 5 bedrooms. I'm gonna have to clean that. I know it's too big, and I don't feel comfortable. It's too, I feel unsafe in a house like that big. So, okay, done. No more. Okay, you have to trust, and then you have to clear all your thoughts about anything you want. Just trust the universe, because the universe is listening, and it's going to bring to you what you want. But you have to understand, like, all these steps. It's not about just asking. You have to understand all these steps that you have to take before you just ask for something. Okay, I want you guys to share with me if you have anything that you're gonna manifest. I don't want to know details. I don't want to know what you're manifesting. I don't want to know what you're asking. As I said, zip it. Don't tell people. But I'll be very happy to know if you guys are practicing this, especially gratitude. Be thankful every morning. Do that for at least 21 days. Be grateful for what you have. Sip it. Your thoughts. Very careful with your thoughts. Okay, no comparison, no competition. I know social media can be very, very competitive, and that's one thing I always block myself when I see people trying to compete. I'm just like, I either block them or just don't talk at all, because I don't like to bring this energy to my bubble here. And you guys always have to protect, protect your thoughts and everything that people are bringing to you as well, because this can block you to get whatever you want. And in a way, for you to get successful in your manifestations, you have to be in your own world. And as I said, just trust the universe and trust that things are gonna happen, and forget about this. Okay, write things down. Okay, and don't get attached to dates, as don't put certain time. I wanted this to happen this day and this time of this year. Just don't, because things will happen whenever you're ready, whenever the universe is ready for you. And you also have to understand that sometimes you have to learn lessons, and the universe is just preparing you for those things to happen. Okay, because you have to get at the point that you are okay and safe to get what you manifested. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, please start practicing let's see that, practicing the writing, the notes. As I said, just get a $2 notebook at Target and start writing things down, and forget about it. Just put it in a place that you don't even know. It's out there. Forget it. It's out there. The universe listening, and just trust the flow. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions and if you're practicing this. I know it's a long video, but it's a lot of information. I could be talking about this for hours because I have a lot more to talk about this, but I'm just trying to be as clear as possible and as quick as possible for you to understand. So let me know if you have any questions. You can always find me on Instagram too, and subscribe to my channel. Give me some love, and I'm very happy that you're watching this. I hope this helped. Okay, and I'm very happy to have you here. So thanks for watching.